Hello, today we're going to learn how to create something like this using a very simple method. So let's jump into Nuke. And I will start by removing the current setup. So just delete all this stuff here. And what we have now is one background plate and one smoke element. And you can see here that this smoke element is just red, green and blue. And when I rendered this, I didn't use any specific lookdev. I just used the blue color for the background and then a green and red color for the smoke. And we can set the colors during the comp, so we don't have to worry about that when creating the elements. And this will also make it possible to reuse this smoke in different plates. So let's see how this smoke can be put into this element. So the first thing I will do is to separate these red, green and blue elements using shuffle nodes. So press tab and type shuffle and connect this to the smoke element. And here I will select the blue and put this in all channels. And this is the background color. And the result of this is just the blue color. And for this, I'm going to take the background and multiply this with this blue color. So let's create a merge node, tab and merge. And I will take the two elements and change this to be a multiplication. And let's see what we get here. So this is way overexposed, so we want to change the exposure a bit. So I will press tab and add a grade node and connect this in between, and then we can pull down the gain to get a little less exposure like this. And let's see what we got now. So now we have the background is replaced by our new background, and already this sits quite well in the comp without any effort at all. So next we want to add the colors back. So I will now add another shuffle node, so tab and shuffle. And this time I will grab the red channel, so move the red to all 4 channels RGB alpha. And this will result in the red color, like this. And we will now also multiply this by a constant. But first, let's just add this on top and see what we get. So add a merge node and connect the background to this new red channel and change this to a plus, because this is all additive, and see what we got now. So now we have a gray smoke cloud. And this is also looking good just as is without any kind of effort. So now we want to add color to this. So that is of course adding a constant color. So press tab and type constant. And add a merge node and multiply this red element with this color and use this to plus over the background. And this will give the exact same result because we have a black color. And now we can change our color to, the merge node should be changed to multiply. And now we can change our color to match this sand a little better. So just change the warms like this. And now if we play this, we have a very well integrated smoke. But we still have one more color, so let's use that as well. So we use the same process with another shuffle node. Tab shuffle. And connect this to our smoke element. And grab all the green channels. Grab the green channel to all other channels. And then we will do the same setup, add a merge and multiply this with a constant. And change this to a multiply. And we will plus this on top of the plate. So change this merge node to a plus. And look at this result. And this is the same because we are using a black color. So now we can change our color of the second element. So go here to the color and get it a bit brighter and also match the sand color better. So I will take something like this. And now we have two quite similar colors. So we can take one of them and make it a little bit different just to see the difference. So I make one of them a bit more saturated. And now look at this result. And that's it. We already made a comp in just a few minutes. So I hope this was helpful. And see you next time. Over and out.